boys, something a little bit different on the Danny Aaron's More YouTube channel today. UFC 304 is today. Well, I say it's today. It's at 3 in the morning. So technically, it's tomorrow morning. It's in UK. It's in literal Manchester. And it starts with, the main card starts at 3 in the morning, which means the main event, Leon Edwards and Bilal, they will fight at like 6 in the morning or something like that in England. I don't know. But it means I can potentially go because, I do a prediction, obviously. But basically, today I'm filming with Deji. And then we have got a sponsored stream until like 8 p.m, which is normally like, 8 p.m, I'm going to miss it. No. If I finish my Saturday at 8 p.m. today, I can just then drive to Manchester and it doesn't start until 11 p.m. I'll probably make it perfect timing. So I'm going to try and go to it tonight, but worst case scenario, we'll watch it at home. So I thought, hey, let's do a prediction. I normally do it on like my stories or whatever. Like I put a little prediction up on my story. But I guess with a video, I can kind of explain myself a little bit more because I do like UFC. I like it a lot. I watch pretty much everyone. However, I will I watch everyone. But I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit of a casual. So, like, the early prelims, just to be completely honest with you, I only know one person, Makayev. I literally, I'll say I'm a casual. Obviously, my predictions, and I guess the predictions you really care about will be the main card. Actually, the prelims as well, I like. But for the early prelims, I'm not going to lie to you lot. I don't know most of them. Feel free to educate me in the comments down below. But my only prediction for this is Makayev, just because he's English. All right, that's my only thing. I think he's actually quite decent, to be fair. But I'm only gonna say he's English. I'm gonna try and be unbiased in this, which is gonna be hard when we get into the prelims, because maybe some of you will notice one of my boys is fighting. All right, one of my boys is fighting. We'll get to that again. Apologies, but I don't know these like he kind of looks like Peter Griffin. So I'm not going to do any predictions on people I just don't know because it doesn't really make sense. Obviously, I'll be predicting all of the actual fights. The first one we will actually predict is McCann. Well, that's not. That's a bad. So McCann. Molly Meatball McCann, not McCann. So she's fighting Brazil, and you'll never guess where Brazil is from, by the way. She's Brazilian.
Really? No?
So this is a techie one, It is a techie one. I like Molly. All right, I like Meatball Molly. I actually met her. We played a charity match together at Everton, and she's bloody hard. All right, you can tell she's a fighter. Do you know what I mean? It's a techie one. I can't remember. Did she win her last fight? I don't know if she won her last fight or she lost to submission. I can't remember. I'm going to get some... we're going to get a VAR up. Her last fight she won against Diana Belbita. Oh, she won by submission. I knew there was a submission involved. All right, and then obviously she is fighting Bruna Brazil, who has a record of 2-2. 1-2, lost 2. So... judging by that, obviously records don't mean like everything, but I think it's a good indication. I mean, she's fought 3 times before on the UFC fight night. I don't know. Hey, I'm backing Meatball Molly. All right, the record speaks for itself. It's a lot better, and I reckon she's got it right, ladies and gentlemen. This is my main event, all right? You lot will see Leon Edwards and Bilal. I see Nathaniel Woods, mate. This guy, I trained with him ages ago. If you guys... It's actually on the Danny Aaron's More channel. Ages ago, we did a video training with a UFC fighter. Here, 1 year ago. A lot has changed since then. But that is the big man, Nathaniel Wood. And he is finally fighting again. This is actually his first fight in a little bit of time, So he fought, I can't remember when. Maybe like, I think last year. I don't think he's fought since then. Let me quickly check. Because I remember I think he got like, genuinely, I think he got like robbed of a win. Like, the guy was just cheating. Like, genuinely, the guy he fought, this is not me making excuses, the guy just cheated. So yeah, his last fight ended in a loss by decision, but like it shouldn't have been. Like, it generally shouldn't have been. So if we scratch that, he's technically won his last 3 fights. All right, that might be me being biased, but no. Like, if you watch this fight, or even if you want to rewatch it for whatever reason, he had this Muhammad Namov did actually just blatantly cheat. So obviously, whatever, right? Nathaniel Wood is fighting Daniel Pineda. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know too much about him. He's experienced. I mean, he's fought, I can't do the maths on that, 28-15, 30, 42. He's fought a lot of times, all right? It's not a great record, especially compared to Nathaniel's 19-6. 28-15 isn't great, and he kind of, win, loss, no contest, win, loss. So, I don't know. I mean, obviously, I'm back in Nathaniel Wood. I genuinely think he is like an unbelievable fighter. But the only issue is I just don't know much about Daniel Pineda. All I know is he's an American. I don't know if that helps at all. He looks like he fights-ish. But realistically, I'm going to go for my boy Nathaniel Wood on that one, all right? Then, this is a good one, right? Arnold Allen, and apologies, I don't know how to pronounce his name, Chikadze, all right? This is a good fight because, mate, Arnold Allen, for me, is a very, very good fighter. Like, he is I don't know how to, like, he could be one of the best, to be fair, he might even be one of the best, like, English UFC fighters of all time. We're not really blessed in that department. I would say the best of all time is Michael Bisping. I really like him. But Arnold Allen is a genuine, like, he's got potential, mate. All right, lads, his record is 19-3, right? Which is very good. However, his last 2 fights have been losses. So if we get rid of them, he's actually 19-1. But one of them fights was against Max Holloway. Do you know what I mean? Hey, if you lose to Max Holloway, does it really count as a loss? I don't really know. But Arnold Allen, for me, is a very, very, very good fighter. Obviously, insane winning streak before Max Holloway. Yeah, I reckon he wins. I'll be honest with you. I don't know too much about Chikadze. His first name is Giga. Oh, he's the Georgian geezer. Okay, no, I do know him. He's a Georgian geezer. Oh, this is going to be a fight, lads. So, Arnold Allen, 19-3. This guy, 15-3. So, honestly, this has potential to be fight of the night. Like, genuinely, this has potential to be fight of the night. Next up is Duncan versus Rodriguez. Now, I'm not going to lie. I know Rodriguez. I don't know Duncan, to be honest with you. I don't know. Maybe it's, like, what's his full name? Christian Leroy Duncan. I'm going to be honest. I don't know who that is. I know, I think, is it Gregory Rodriguez or something like that? I know him. Oh, so this Christian... Okay, so this Christian Duncan, he is 10-1. And Rodriguez is 15-5. Obviously, I don't want to just use the record for everyone. It's just a good indication. That's I mean, I'll be honest, just because I don't know Duncan, but bro's 10-1, I'm going to go Duncan. And then this is going to be the interesting one. Bobby Green versus Paddy the Baddy Pimblett.
He's a sausage.
This is going to be a very, very interesting one. I've seen people on, like, social media say, like, I'm English and I want Paddy the Baddy to lose. Which is, like, you know, I don't know. I understand why people are saying it, but I don't know. Bobby Green is obviously a very, very good fighter. What's his record? His record's actually not mental. It's 32-15, but this is why records aren't always a good indication, because he is good. Like, at the end of the day, he is good. You see him fight. Bro knows how to fight. Do you know what I mean? But I'm not going to lie. I can kind of see Bobby Green winning. I don't know. I'm going to... You know what? I don't know. I'm going to... It's a very, like... I don't know. It's a techie one. I'm going to say... No, I'm going to say Paddy's going to win. All right. That might be a slight bias. I know I said I'd try not to be biased. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Paddy the Baddy there, and I'm gonna do you even better, and I'm gonna say he's gonna win by submission. All right, the co-main event: Tom Aspinall, Curtis Blades. I actually like both of them. Like, I've seen Curtis Blades, like obviously he's getting booed and that because he's not in his hometown or whatever. But I actually quite like both of them. I think they're both quite cool. But I think this is the easiest W of Tom Aspinall's life, mate. I reckon round 2 knockout for Tom Aspinall there. Simple as that, to be honest with you. I ain't really got to elaborate. Curtis Blades is good. He's just not Tom Aspinall good. Do you know what I mean? And then I think Dana White said the winner of this will fight the winner of John Jones, Stipe Miocic. So Tom Aspinall for the heavyweight title. We will be there. And then the main event, Leon Edwards, Bilal Muhammad. It's got to... It's going to be I'm going to say it's going to be a very boring fight. Like, you could argue Aspinall could be the main event and Edwards co-main. Obviously, one's got the actual title, one doesn't. But for some reason, people think like Leon... Like, I love Leon Edwards. I think he's so cool. I think he's a great fighter. But for some people think he's like a knockout artist. Yes, I get it. He knocked out Usman, right? It was a sick knockout. If you watch that fight, he was absolutely woeful, and he's not a knockout artist. He just gets decisions. Like, I mean, if we do Leon Edwards' record, right? Yes, it's a very good record, but like decision, no contest, decision. He's not a knock. He's got 1 knockout, 2 knockouts in however many fights this is. He's not a knockout artist, and I can promise you, Bilal Muhammad is not a knockout artist either. So I'm just gonna say it'll be Leon Edwards by decision. I think that's the most reasonable thing we see. All right, so lads, let me know your predictions in the comments down below. Tell me how I did, tell me how stupid I am, and leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. Peace.